How we giving it up? All praises to the Most High. Go ahead and elevate today and recognize that you are born great. So recognize that all of the pity part, I talk about this a lot because it is a huge, huge problem, an issue, okay? Give me a second. So I'm just out here doing my walk with the Most High. You know, you got to go on your walk with the Creator as much as you can. You understand? Before you get up and go and get on the way and go and deal with these crazy people. Yes, I said crazy. These crazy people in this crazy world. Okay, go ahead and be great. This message is for the apple of the Most High's eye. Go ahead and be great today. Shalom, what's going on? All the way in the UK. Shout out to the children of the Almighty, the sons and daughters of the great I am. To the four corners. Y'all keep on going. As long as I got breath in my body, y'all know I'm going to give the Most High the glory and everything I speak and do. And so I trust and know that you shall do the same, because in that you find fulfillment. That is the highest praise. Okay, it is you waking up and you being great. It's not you singing for 7 and 8 hours and 9 and 10 hours. It's not you recording a song in the studio. It's not lip service. It's you getting up every day and you being great, and you refusing to be mediocre, and you're refusing to lose, and you're refusing to be a sellout, and you're refusing to be a copycat, and you're refusing to be a carbon copy of somebody else and what somebody else has already done and what somebody else is already doing. You need to understand, like I tell you all the time, it's you. It is you that are here to do what you are here to do. That passion, that desire, that peculiar attention that you pay to a specific issue or topic or subject, that special outlook that you have on a circumstance or a issue that is plaguing the world. It is you. It is you. Yeah, they scared. They scared of you. They scared of you. They only want the smiling you. They only want the laughing you. They only want the social you. But let me tell you, the warrior you must arise. To somebody today on here. The warrior you. The you that refuses to lose. The you that refuses to back down. The you that refuses mediocrity. The you that refuses to be anything but excellent. I'm reminded of Daniel. He had an excellent spirit. Even in the land of captivity, Daniel exemplified excellence. So what I'm telling you, I tell y'all go ahead and quit these jobs now. Go ahead and use those abilities the Most High gave you and understand that you can generate wealth. And I know we got that. But let me tell you, everybody ain't quit their job yet. So let me tell you, even if you at that job, still exemplify that excellence as you one day closer to letting that job go. And to some people, it'll be the day that you let that job go, because you're done and you're done. Not even you're tired. You're done. Because we ain't getting tired. We just getting started. Okay? So let me tell my people today that they are afraid of you because you are not one of them. They are afraid of you because you are not one of them. You are not a copycat, a carbon copy. You are not a group thinker. You are not a follower. You are not a yes man. You're not the one that's going to go around and say yes to every idea that everybody has just because of the agenda. that they have. You are an individual. And this is your power to embrace. I'm going to continue to shout out our brother who is no longer here physically, our brother Nagaya. May his soul go forth in the rest of the Most High of eternity. But we used to Nagaya and when I used to sing on the streets in Los Angeles, he would be out there preaching. And, recently he transitioned. And, but he was always say, our power, Ak, our power. He wouldn't say the Most High. At least in these last conversations that we had. Okay? And he's the brother in that particular, walk that I first met. And so I'm reminded, as he is no longer here, I'm reminded that so many people call these names, and it's a name, and they make it about a name and a name. But let me tell you today, what for you, to those who really resonate with the awakened greatness, I'm gonna change the name soon with your brother Prince David. Let me tell you what matters the most. You can say what you want to say, and I'm not saying in the sense of there is not a correct name, because the name of the Creator is above it all. There is no other name. There is no other name that we'll pray in. There is no other name that we call on. We will acknowledge that the name of our Creator alone is the name. So let's get that straight. What I'm saying, though, is that I've seen for years people debating on names and debating on pronunciations, and they're debating on letters and writings, and they're debating on what man said. But let me tell you, what's not up for debate is your power. What is not up for debate is the power that got you up today for you to be great again. What is not up for debate is our power. So like I told y'all before, when you start to look at it as simple as your power, when you look at a car, what is fueling the car? It is the gas. You could have got it from BP, you could have got it from Shell, it don't matter. Basic understanding is that the car uses the gas to get to where it has to go. And what I'm telling to the children of the Most High, to the apple of his eye, that you just got to get up and use your power and get to where you got to go. You got to use your power to get through the situation. You got to use your power to hear wisdom and understanding. You got to use your power to pray and seek clarity and to find that clarity. It is as simple as the power that is pushing you, that same power that when you felt like it was all over and you felt like it could not get better, it is the same power that pushed you through. It is very simple. It is time to simplify your own life and to get away from those people who are confusing the simple instructions to choose life. It's a simple instruction, my people. And live, right? To choose life and to live, okay? So, no pity parties, no woe is me. All of that is weak. All of that is garbage. Now, is the Almighty, he, what does it say? Does the Almighty understand us in these, and when we find ourselves in these places of weakness? Absolutely. I'm not saying that you're wrong for feeling weak. What I'm telling you is you're wrong for staying weak. You're wrong for staying broken. You're wrong for staying dysfunctional. You're wrong for coping instead of transforming, instead of transitioning, instead of growing. Like that tree planted by the rivers of water, bearing forth fruit in the season, and his leaf shall not wither. That's a promise that your leaf is not going to wither. They talking about the pandemic, and they talking about food shortages, and they talking about all of this, but your leaf, to the apple of the Most High's eye, your leaf is not going to wither. See, this is not something that you just read in Psalms 1. This is real. When we read about our power, it is real because you walk it. You live it. Okay? So you're born great. You're not born a mistake. You're not born a sinner. You're not born a loser. You're not born you're not born insufficient. to the apple of the Most High's eyes. You are fashioned in greatness. You are formed in greatness. Okay? And like it says, and I really like that how it says it in where it mentions in I think it's Ecclesiastes, where it said that the Most High made man upright, but his own devices have led him astray. And so whatever devices that have led you astray in your past or in your present, let them not lead you astray in your future to the apple of the Most High's eyes. Let wisdom, call wisdom your sister, and understanding your kinswoman. Protect wisdom like you will protect your woman. If you are a man, right? And if you are a woman, understanding that from a man's perspective, protect, guard that wisdom, just like you guard your peace. You are a warrior. You are not a warrior. You're not a warrior and worrying, right? You're a warrior. So realize that the fight that has been placed in you is the expression of your power. Don't let people tell you you're doing too much. Don't let people tell you you talk about the Most High too much. Don't let the people tell you that you are anything other than who your creator, our power, the power of Yisrael, the only Savior, the Most High. Don't let anybody tell you anything the opposite of that. And when it comes to cutting people off and these different things, and all things with wisdom and understanding, okay? Because sometimes, yeah, it's easy to cut people off. However, sometimes wisdom and understanding is processing through a circumstance, and it'll cut off right at time. You know, that the Most High has it to, and the other stuff you cut off. But either way, as you continue to choose life, everything that is not excellence and everything that is not supposed to go with you continuing on your journey, it will fall off. So don't worry about that. You fight and stand for what you know is right. Okay? It's been 12 minutes, 13 minutes. All right. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Creator of the heavens and the earth. Shalom, everybody that joined. I'm looking at the comments now. Yes, our royal family. Shout out Royal King, Ernest the Yah, Frederick Bell in the building, Audrey in the building, Pond on that with Saffron King, Vanita. Who else we got in here? Yeah, so this is just an early rising one, and I know that concludes this message. It's nothing long, and remember, you're greater than a like, you're greater than views. Whether you got 23 people on there or 2,300 or whether nobody, let me tell you, your power is what you must express every day. Do not succumb to the weakness. Do not succumb to the mediocrity of this world, because our power is unrivaled and it is unstoppable. And this is for you today to know that you are unstoppable. When you choose life and you choose what is right for you, it's not about being a sacrifice for people. All that Christ mythology, we don't roll with that. We don't roll with that, because when you go back to the beginning and he created all for us, right? He created everything first, and then he created, right, man and woman. So all this sacrifice, and I got to be a sacrifice for others, and I got to put myself last for others, that's a lie. What you got to do is put yourself first, because that is putting your creator first. It's prioritizing what is most essential for you, so then that you can be an example and you can be a witness of his glory in the earth. So as we continue to grow, as we continue to learn, let us always express our power by every means necessary. That don't mean be cocky. That don't mean nobody can tell you anything. That don't mean you can't listen. You should always listen for wisdom and understanding. And when you do that, you'll be able to tell folly, and you'll be able to go the other way, right? So Wherever you find yourself today, recognize that it's all about being great. It's all about being great. And no matter what part of the process you are at, you still are great. Whether you overweight, you're still great because you're going to lose that weight. Whether you underweight, you're still great because you're going to pick up those pounds. Whether you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with, you are still great. And unless you identify with that greatness, who is the Most High and the Most High alone, then there is no expectation for you to ever arise and shine. And so be that powerful today. See, I'm gonna be in the world where people are not to me. People are afraid to be to me, to be real with me, and to esteem the Creator for who He's made me to be. People don't want you to be greater than them. People don't want you to be stronger than them. People don't want you to be more confident than them. I'm gonna tell you today, I'm gonna be that brother to you. I'm gonna be that brother to you. I want to see you shine. Be more wise than me. Go further than me. What? Be that great witness. It's not about comparing, because the Creator is going to use who He wants. And just like with Moses, they said, well, we can do what Moses do. We can hear from the Creator too. Well, hear from Him then. Because guess what? The Creator chose Moses. And that's what I'm telling you about you, my people. It's not a competition. You should want to see your brother and your sister go to new and greater and greater and greater and greater heights. Because guess what? You identify with the greatness in you. So how could there be jealousy and envy? How could there be jealousy and envy? Shalom, shalom, what's happening? There won't be, okay? So I'm a visionary, and the Most High is giving me a vision, okay? Like I told y'all before, what's my vision? It's in Isaiah, right? Like the prophet Isaiah, okay? Okay? Where my people is rebuilding the waste places, okay? And my people are not lacking. That is the vision. When you get on here and you listening to these messages, this is what I'm on, okay? So know that all the music and all the things that come are on the path to see that happen, all right? So know who you are. Are you the visionary? Are you the executor? What is your role? Know your role and do that thing to the max, because nobody can do it like you, all right? Period. Yes, every part is important, beautiful life, absolutely. And that's what I was just talking to somebody else, and I'm gonna say this and wrap it up. I was talking to somebody and saying, all of this white man, the oppressor, and the white man got us down. And don't get it wrong, I was there. You know, I went to HBCU, and I thought that was the way, and the black empowerment and black power and black, and you know, and for the people. And I will always be about my people. You understand? Whether they self-identify as Israelite or not, whether they believe in a false Christ or not, I'm going to always be about the people of the Most High, because I'm born for this. Okay? And like I was telling somebody the other day, all it takes to shut this down is for us to unify in our power. That's it. It's for us to support one another. For years and for years and for years, I felt like under the false Christ belief that I had to do things for free, that I could not accept money, that I had to travel hours and hours to go sing places for free. But now that I see that is a lie and I cheated myself, but however, I have grown and I've learned, and now I have wisdom and now I have understanding. And so I give all esteem to the Creator. And the point is, if you really about that life, then you support that life, whether that be a brother, a sister, whether that be someone locally, whether that be something locally. If you about that life, you support that life. So not only being exemplary exemplifying that excellent spirit in your own life, and then uh, uh, investing into those things that support that life. So if we will only support our own and unify in our power, all of this got to come down falling. It got to fall. Look at all this. It got to fall. And with that being said, to the only Most High, to the only Savior of Israel, to the only one worthy of the esteem, we give all honor on this day as we walk like Daniel with an excellent spirit, not by our power, not by our might, but by his hand, by his goodness, by his kindness. Like King David said, your gentleness has made me great. Oh, Most High, we thank you for your gentleness towards us today that makes us great. And we thank you for your compassions do not fail, which is why we as your people are not consumed. Let us go higher today. Let us go deeper. Show us your ways, O Most High, and teach us your paths. And let us not ever be ashamed of who you are and who you have shown yourself to be to us on a personal level and as a nation. All praises to the creator of the heavens and the earth. Yeah, okay, somebody said I did a video. Yes, magnificent risings. Shalom, shalom. Let me read this. I'm going to read a couple comments and I'm going to wrap it up. We did pretty good. That's 20 minutes. It's not long, but to wrap it up, all praise to the creator. Give me a sec. Let me read a couple of these. That's right. We win. Absolutely, Royal King, you as well. You keep going. Everybody keep going. You are significant. Like I told you, you may not have social media. Personally, I do not even like social media. However, I use it and utilize it to do what? To do what? To give the creator the esteem, right? So remember, you are more than a like. You are greater than a view. You are far beyond. You are the apple of the Most High's eye. Let me tell you, if you got one view, you are still the apple of the Most High eye. If you got one supporter, you are still born to be great. You are not born a sinner. You are born a winner. We are here to destroy all the idols that have kept us bound for centuries. So know your role. Like I said, you may be a visionary too. So that means you need to intentionally be with people who execute things, and then additionally to be with people who bring things to conclusions. I'm like I said, I'm a visionary, so I start. I've been called to start it, to speak it, to declare it, right? To say like, let's do it. But I found myself under the ignorance of Christ's insanity and of my own devices. I found myself surrounding myself with people who were just talkers. And so that is why the great vision that I still have within of the deliverance of the Most High's people, that's why now I'm ready. Now I'm ready for the right people. And I'll say that and wrap this up. Matter of fact, let me read. No, I'm not. No, I'm not in Ohio, fam. I'm in the South. Let me read a couple more comments and I'm gonna say one thing and wrap it up. Like I said, 23 minutes. Okay. Grand rising and keep rising. That's right. All on this frequency of truth, love, light, and wisdom from the Most High. I am that I am. That's right. That's all. That's the only one getting the glory. That is right. Shalom, shalom, brother. All praise to the Most High. Great to be here. And great to have you, Sister Leslie. Beautiful life. We got work to do. Okay, I read that one already. Shalom, shalom. Yeah, just keep seeking that out. It's not deep though. Like, I'm gonna say that about that and leave. I got videos on my channel of how I came out of the Christ deception, but it may be different for you. I simply read and it doesn't align. And like I said, I'm not talking about that. I was going to do more videos on that, but the creator has had me to move in a forward direction because that's really backwards. And none of these people who believe in that Christ insanity have shown themselves to be willing to even question that lie. So I'm done with that. And I'm not interested in conversating about that because the creator is good to me every day of my life. And he is my peace and my strength and my shelter, my strong tower. Okay, and my song all the day long, and I don't have to prove that to anybody. So I'll say this and I'll wrap up as this train is coming. One thing I've been praying in this season, this is to the 37 people on here, and I'm not telling you to do it, but one thing I've been praying one prayer in this season for the right people, the right place, and the right time. And that is my prayer for the apple of the, for those who are the apple of the Most High eye, that he will order our steps to be at the right place with the right people at the right time, because it's been too much wrong people, wrong place, wrong time. Know your power is the Most High. Know that no one else gets that glory but the Most High. Acknowledge your power in everything that you do, and the Creator, who is your power, will direct your path. Acknowledge your power in every step that you take, and every mediocrity, every low standard, and everything has to fall off of you as you live as his witness. Remember, the highest praise is being the greatest you. All praises and esteem to the Creator of the heavens and the earth alone. This is your brother Prince David, checking in and now signing out. Y'all prosper, y'all shine, and as always, keep rising in the land of the living. Yes, indeed.